I don't know how many days into this vlog we even are anymore. I really have no idea. I have so much left to do by Saturday, which is the open house that I talked to you guys about previously in this vlog. Gosh, I have so much left to do. Let me show you kind of what's going on at my table. So here's where we're at. I have my shelving and things. These are all from Michael's. Over here I have candles, but as you can see, these are all my candles that are curing. Like, some of them didn't like fill all the way. I'm not entirely sure what I did. I've been troubleshooting it, but yeah, so I have some candles that are like ready to go. I have some that need some work. I have some that need labels. Then I'm just kind of trying to put out the things that I have just to get a good idea of like what I still need to do. These soaps are done and I love them. Look how cute they are. Let me find a good lighting. There we go. So this is a sangria bar. I absolutely love it. So cute. I love how it turned out. These are my lavender bars, which obviously all of these still need to be wrapped, but the rest of the paper that I ordered, here are some of them. Like, this is the paper I use for my Chiselage Pink Mimosa. This is what I use for my coconut. So I've got a couple papers here, and I ordered a bunch more. The paper I need for this, my Secret Garden bar, this, my Morning Sun, Sea Salt and Lily, the rest in lavender. The rest of my papers are arriving today. I actually have to go out to the post office and get them. Then some products are in this stage where I have the label and everything. I just need to put it on the bottle. Some need to just be sealed. Some are ready. So as you can see, I still have quite a bit to do before Saturday. That doesn't even include everything over here and the 3 loaves of soap that I have currently curing, plus whatever else I decide to make between now and then. I think the final chapter of this vlog, or what do you call it? A chapter, I think makes sense. The final chapter of this vlog, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna write down everything that I have that's ready to go and separate it so I don't get confused. I think that will help me clear up. I'm just looking at the table. I think that's definitely gonna help me clear up, you know, a little bit of mind space as well as physical space, and I'll be able to very clearly see like what I still need to do. I'm gonna plug in my bottle sealing wax so I can do that as well, because that will be another you know, huge weight lifted off of me. I got to get all this done before Saturday. Whew, we haven't even talked about the 22nd, what I'm doing on the 22nd yet. That's going to have to be a whole nother vlog, because like this vlog's going to be 10 years long. But hopefully you guys are liking it. I really think that this is more my jam. I really like the sit down videos, like filming them. I actually just filmed one. I'm wearing the same shirt as I was in that video. It's like the pros and cons of different equipment that I've bought and whether or not I would buy them again. That very valuable video. I don't know if it'll be up before or after this one, but if you haven't seen it yet, check my channel, and if not, it's coming up next weekend. Yeah, I feel like those videos definitely have time and place. You know, like the sit down talking head style videos definitely have time and place, especially since they're so valuable. But I really am enjoying like vlogging and just kind of like walking you guys through what's really happening in real time. It's been some of you are going to have questions. I'm cleaning out the remaining bottles that I have, and in them I am putting isopropyl alcohol, and then I am shoving a paper towel in them with a reusable straw because I want to make sure I get all the corners clean. Yeah, I just had a feeling people were going to ask because I understand that it looks a little bit strange, but that's what I'm doing. I'm cleaning out the remaining jars. We're looking pretty good. These back here are now the ready to go area. I'm going to keep my soap separate. Then I have my soap station things that still need to happen. These all need to be labeled. Some are body butters and some are scrubs. And then these are ready. They're labeled and wrapped. I just need to dip them. And then these are the ones I'm going to clean. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Not bad. Let's get back to work. Well, it's Saturday. It's officially open house spring event day. I just dropped off the baby. My husband has the other kids because my son has t-ball practice, and my husband is the assistant coach for that team. So my older two are with him, and my sister so kindly offered to watch the babe for me. So I'll be there in about 5 minutes. I feel like I'm pretty calm. I am a little bit nervous, but just the fact that everything seemed to like go so smoothly makes me feel like I forgot something like major and I'm not going to know that I forgot it. You know, I'm having one of those moments. I feel like I'm forgetting something and I'm not going to know until like it's too late and it's going to be something significant. So we're just going to have to kind of see how that goes. Like I said, I'll try and get some footage while I'm there, but obviously I do want to first and foremost make sure I respect the privacy of everyone at the event. And secondly, I feel like once I get there, it's going to be like a very long blur, or not a very long blur, but like a very quick blur. So the next time you see me, I may or may not be done with the event. Wish me luck. Well, I am back from my very first pop-up or in-person event, and I gotta tell you, I have so many thoughts. I just walked in the door about I don't know, maybe a half hour ago. But I knew I needed to get this filmed before I forgot everything. Okay, so first things first, it really truly was a great experience and I had a lot of fun. Had no idea what to expect and I was definitely nervous, but I had such a great time. The other women that were there was a like long-term temporary tattoo artist, so her tattoos last for like 30 days or something like that. There was a permanent jeweler there. And I almost did not leave without a permanent anklet. I've been wanting one, but my sister was watching the baby for me and she was like, no, you can't do it, you have to wait. So I did get her information and her upcoming event schedule. So we will be doing that with our mom here shortly. Overall, there was a really great turnout. At one point, there were people everywhere. It was very cool. There was also a flower farmer selling bouquets of tulips, which were super cute. I did get one, but I gave it to my sister to thank her very much for taking care of Babe. Now let's get down to the nitty gritty. Here are some things that I definitely made note of to take care of for next time. One, I'm always going to do a giveaway. I was able to collect about 25 to 30 email addresses just based on that giveaway alone. And I think that that is a fabulous way to grow your email list. So I did a candle giveaway and I told everyone there that the winner would be able to choose what fragrance they got and then I would either bring it to them since everyone is local or ship it. That was great. So definitely want to find some like pretty raffle tickets for that and make sure that I have them like available and out, maybe like a little sign or something. For this event, I did accept Venmo payments, cash, and use the Shopify point of sale app. The Shopify app was very, very easy to use. And it wasn't like the plug-in card reader kind. It was just a like you set your debit card on top of it if you have the contactless pay, and it worked that way. That worked all but one time. Just in case that doesn't work, you can also like manually type in the card. So that was really nice. I kind of get hung up a few times on trying to like make sure I did inventory correctly, but that ended up slowing me down. So I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to hold other people up as well, like the customers and stuff. So I just ended up doing custom sale each time. So that'll just take me a little bit more work on the back end to go through and make sure I inventory everything correctly. Which brings me to my next point. So last night when I was prepping everything, I took inventory and I made sure to write down exactly of how much of each product I took and which fragrances I took. Worked out really well because though I was trying to stay on top of my Shopify payments, obviously someone that paid in cash or someone that paid in with Venmo, I wasn't necessarily tracking which one of what they bought. And I actually got this tip from Stanley Handcrafted. His channel is really great. It's very, very informational. So he always says that the first thing that he does is he takes inventory of everything that he's taking to the show and then just checks people out with one standard barcode for like candle, and then afterward goes back and counts how much of each fragrance he sold based on the number he took, which I think is a great strategy, probably one that I will continue using. The other thing I used was Venmo, and it wasn't really working. I was actually having a very hard time with it. I made my own like QR scanner, or my own QR scan like paper, you know, and it just wouldn't work. I don't know whose end it wasn't working on, but I did for each customer that wanted to pay with Venmo, I had to go through and like find myself on their Venmo account, which again, not a big deal, but it is something that slowed me down. Something else that I wish that I would have done is make a special, like an in-person specials, like not bulletin, but like graphics. So it was great to be able to be like, hey, our soaps today are 2 for $20, or, you know, whatever the case is. That was great. But I kept getting jumbled in the pricing and I did mess that up a couple times. Luckily, everyone was super cool about it. My next step, what I'm going to do is I gotta take everything out of the cart and then I'm gonna do my aftermarket inventory, see how many of everything I sold, get my totals together, and then after that, I'm going to take the rest of the weekend off. So I'm going to end the video there. Hopefully I'll have it up for you in the next couple of days. I'll see you next week. You can check us out on Facebook. I do have that link down below, and you can always shop online if you are not near or local to me. Thanks again for stopping by. Hit subscribe if you want to follow along on the journey, and I'll see you next week.